Facebook and Instagram posts for max engagement. As well as upping your copy game when it comes to advertising, you should also pay attention to the quality of your Facebook and Insta posts. Regular, relevant posting targeted to appeal to your ideal audience is key to maximizing your sales and subscribes. It's also vital if you want to grow your brand. There are some golden rules to remember if your aim is to create posts that achieve optimum engagement. The most important one is that all your posts should include images or a photo. The next vital thing you need to do is make sure all your copy is proofread and designed to hold maximum appeal to your intended customer. Canva is an excellent free resource for professional-looking, ready-to-go graphic templates you can use immediately after inputting your text content. The site has a huge range of templates on offer, from launch graphics to sale banners and event flyers, all of which can be easily edited without any design skill. Canva is extremely user-friendly and can even be used on your smartphone, enabling you to design slick-looking promos fast, even when you're on the move. How to maximize engagement and grow your brand on Facebook and Instagram. Lead in with a question. Everyone loves to be asked for their opinion, and by posting relevant questions that hold the interest of your followers, you'll be able to greatly increase your response rate. Ideally, you should encourage interaction by asking questions that relate to your brand or to the service or products you're offering. If you can't do this, ask a question that relates to your industry sector or that's about an issue that will be topical to your customers. Make it fun. On social, it's important to stand out, so keep your posts snappy and don't be afraid to have fun. People will scroll past if they see a massive wall of text, so make posts short and sweet and break text blocks up with capitalization of important words. Just like in your ads, you should use emojis to add interest and grab attention at the start and end of your most crucial sentences. Be human and let your followers in. Remember, people buy people. So you and your team should become characters in your posts that your followers will be interested in and can relate to. Get emotional. If you want to sell, you need to make a connection with your customers, and there's no better way to do that than invoking an emotional response. Tell a story they can relate to, or share a moving experience to pique their interest, and play on their hopes, desires, and fears. Use emotional words and phrases. Don't just keep things clinical and factual. Stats are great, but to really dive your point home, you need to add the human touch. The emotion you invoke in your followers will inspire them to feel much closer to you, and you'll stand out above the competition.
We have twin boys. They are 17 months with kids now. I had no idea how much laundry we would go through. When we do our chores, we try to get things done as fast as possible. All hands on deck.
Yeah.
We really rely on the super speed to help us power through. It made our life so much easier.
Keep it consistent. Your post copy should be in sync with the copy on your website and your blog, as well as the content in your ads. Aim to create an image in your target audience's mind with every post you create. Are you a quirky brand that embraces all things eco? You should be getting this across in your style of writing and your choice of words, as well as the things you post about. Don't neglect your visuals, as it's vital your written content syncs with these too. Consistency is the fastest way to build a strong brand image. So by going the extra mile and making sure everything you put out is in the same style, you'll be empowering your business to grow. You can still push your products. Just because you're not using paid advertising, it doesn't mean you shouldn't use your social space to sell, sell, sell. In fact, every single post you create should be subtly promoting your brand or your products, not just always in an in-your-face way. You can be full-on when you have a mega sale or new release, but don't post "buy my cool stuff" over and over, or your followers will switch off. Remember, you also need to build trust with your audience, and you can use social media to do this extremely effectively. Share your story, post blogs, intriguing teasers, and pre-launch info, and run fun competitions, quizzes, and polls. Don't be afraid to tell people why your products or services are better and different, and feature what key members of your team have been doing behind the scenes. That way, when you do want to openly sell, your audience will be much more receptive to what you have to offer. Post when your people are around. This is key to achieving maximum reach, as even if your posts are flawless, if no one is seeing them, they'll fall flat. Find out the key times that most of your followers are online and put your posts out then, so they'll catch them. On Facebook, you can use Insight to discover when your followers are around via the Insights tab under Posts. You can adjust the date range to see what times of the day your audience is most active, so you can arrange for your posts to go out at the best time. Engage with like minds. If you don't have a huge audience yet, don't wait for people to come to you. Put yourself out there and socialize. The secret is to find pages that have a community of people with interests that are relevant to your brand. Be subtle, as this isn't the place to post a pushy pitch. Instead, offer value and spark intrigue by posting yourself as an engaging voice of authority in your niche. Always make sure you include a link that will drive people to your Facebook, Insta page, or brand website, and share your blog content for extra trust points, too. Ask for feedback. On Facebook and Instagram, it's better to ask for feedback than offer up a survey, as people feel more directly involved. It encourages people to engage by sharing their opinion, and you'll receive valuable insight into what your potential customers want. You can use this information to tailor your products and the way you present them more successfully. You can also use feedback to improve other elements of your brand, website, marketing, and purchasing process by listening to your customers and discovering what they respond to best. Always include a call to action. In all your posts, whether you're openly selling or not, you should always be asking your audience to engage in some way. Whether you want them to subscribe, hit the like or share button, visit your blog to read more and subscribe, or click through to purchase, you should always have a call to action at the end of each of your posts. If you don't include this, you're just letting a prime opportunity to grow your brand go to waste. Remember, on social, people's time is limited, and while you've got them, you need to take advantage of the opportunity. Ask them to do something, and make it as easy as possible for them to perform the action you want, and you'll drastically up your engagement as well as your sales. Get eyes on your best content. Do you have a top-performing blog post that's already garnered a lot of attention? This is the ideal type of content to be sharing on social, as it's already proved popular, so chances are it will spark interest. Consider making it a boosted post, and target people who already like your page to get an optimal return on your investment. If you have Google Analytics on your blog, it's easy to see your best performing content under the Behavior tab in the dashboard menu. Select Site Content, then click All Pages to review your post metrics and see what posts have been most read. Don't just talk about yourself. This might sound counterintuitive, but your audience has interests outside of your brand, and by leveraging them, you will grow your own following faster. Post relevant, related news that's linked to what you do or your products from high-quality sources, and you'll automatically up your trust level. Break up your text. On social media, you should do the opposite of what you were taught at school. Capitalizing words, employing exclamation marks and abbreviations, and using emojis won't put people off like it would if it were applying for a job. Instead, it will have the reverse effect, and it will catch their attention. Never bore people with a boring wall of text, as even if it's written perfectly by a pro on social, people just won't bother to read it. Add interest to your posts by using the tricks mentioned here and break up that chunk of text into easily digestible bites. Don't overdo it, but make sure you always highlight the most important info with emojis, exclamation points, and capitalization. Use the psychology of persuasion in your posts. The golden rule when selling via social media is to attract attention, gain trust, and then persuade your followers to buy. All your posts should be created with this in mind, so use power words to punch up your copy and get noticed. Include social proof and authority stats to win trust. And clearly outline why people need your products by underscoring the benefits and pressing their pain points. Proofread and thoroughly check all your posts. If spelling and grammar isn't your strength, make use of tools like Grammarly and the inbuilt word editor and run through all your posts before they send them out. Even if you're already a whiz with words, it's a good idea to use software to double check, as there are always errors the human eye will miss. Although formality isn't important on social, accuracy is. And if you continually publish error-ridden posts, your followers will think you are unprofessional and won't take you seriously. Use trending and popular hashtags, but only on Instagram. Research carried out by BuzzSumo discovered that posts on Facebook that used hashtags got less engagement than posts without. On Instagram, though, you should make use of hashtags by tapping into trending relevant topics and including them in all your posts. On Instagram, you can also jump on tags for national and international celebration days, too. Regardless of hashtags, on both platforms, you should consider creating themed visuals and running topical campaigns to promote your brand on days of interest. Tweak high-performing Facebook posts and reposts. If you've created a great post that got a lot of engagement, why not recycle it by giving it an update so you can use it again? Review your Facebook posts from over the past year to see which ones attracted the most interest, then pick out the best performing ones and add a new twist for usable content you already know works.